Hello and welcome. This reading is going to be about Jennie Kim and Kai from Exo. It was a request. I guess they were in a relationship at one point. I don't know. Let's see what the card have to say about Jennie and Kai. So it seemed that at least there was some sort of friendship. It had potential. The families were happy. Apparently, the families were very happy with this connection, with this bond. And they had hope and bright prospects, and though it felt that everything was happening quite at a fast pace, it was a very promising relationship. And it was seen as a very, it would have been, how can I say, they thought it would be the feeling is that they're trying to say is this a love story of a life. It would have been, that they would be strong together, build a family together, build an enterprise, and it would have bonded families and his family, and it was family and friends. It was very well received, this relationship. Then there were arguments, rumors, and it seems that everything went. There was money exchanged. I think somebody paid money to, because at first here it seems that everything was kept behind, let's just say, closed doors. Only friends and relatives knew about this possibility of a relationship, and they were happy about it. It had potential, and everything happened so quickly. But then, when it was found out, there was somebody that paid money to bust it open. This is the word that's coming. Bust this relationship open and sort of surprise everyone. And it was quite painful. I think for Jennie, you see, she's there. She felt shame. She felt she couldn't cope with it. She felt there was a lot of desperation. She felt despair. Got a new opportunity. There was a new romance, or they tried to work even within this sort of bad phase, sort of. They wanted to try and make it work, have built this opportunity, and there was nothing wrong. They were doing nothing wrong. They weren't hurting anyone, but I think there was something legal. They were going to take legal action against them. I think there was a breach of something. Maybe there seems that a break of an agreement, and so they were going to take legal action. So it wasn't supposed to happen. And also, it's related to work. There was a breach of an agreement of a contract, break of it, and they were going to take legal actions. So rather than taking the opportunity and live the relationship out in the open, they immersed themselves in work. So it was because of their career that this relationship, they're too busy. It's not worth it, they feel. When it was in the beginning with the families happy, they were getting to know each other and all that. But once it was out in the open, there was too much pressure. It wasn't well received. And there was this breach of contract, legal actions. They were going to take legal actions, and so for the sake of their career and their work, it wasn't going to work. It couldn't work. There, see? It couldn't work. It finished. It came to an end. Don't think there is any more I can say about it. It just gave me. It came to an end. So it would have been. It was still in the beginnings. Everybody was, at least family and friends, they were all for it. They wanted them. It had potential, a lot of potential, this relationship. But unfortunately, once it was out in the open, it wasn't the right time. Their career, it couldn't work because of their career. So, also we'll see about Kai and Jennie, if there was a chance for this relationship maybe, or if there's something in the future that might happen for this relationship. These were the cards relating to Kai and Jennie. It was a time for Jennie. It seems that she wanted to get out of a relationship that maybe felt more of a codependency, and she was starting to trust. She was seeing that there are other people, and this person Kai, he was a good guy for her. She was trusting him. He was gaining her trust, mutual respect, mutual trust. They were quite at the early stages of this relationship, but she felt good in it. There is also separation. This resonates with the other reading. It seems it's really not meant to be, and most probably was because again it's related to work, and it wasn't a good time for them, and they had a lot of commitments and work, and it took over this relationship. So it doesn't seem that there will be any, connection in the future. Nope, nothing. So there you have it. That relationship had been cut short very early. So I also had another request for Jennie and Jungkook from BTS regarding the relationship. Let's see what we can find. Jennie and Jungkook from BTS, what's the relationship? Jennie from Blackpink. I mean, they know each other, but this one came out, the Eight of Wands came reversed. Usually when it's upright, it means movement, very fast, very swift, but when it's reversed, obviously there's stagnation and there's no movement whatsoever. So when romance-wise, not really. Business-wise, as if they want, maybe there would have been some sort of collaboration. I'm not saying that there is, but if there would be a collaboration, that would be very profitable. Right now, let's see, maybe it comes out later, but there isn't any romance or love connection. Even if they have to collaborate with each other, it would be very difficult anyway for them to even have a business connection. Tony would be career-wise. He sees her as a very strong woman. She sees him as very skillful. So they see each other just as colleagues. Let's see if we can. Maybe there's something else. Let's see if there's any romantic. It's for both of them. I'm laughing, but it feels as if it would be too much work to even try and start to have a romantic relationship together. They're very different. They're both skillful in their work, but as romantic involvement, it's too much work. Exactly. There's no attraction, there's no chemistry for this relationship to even start. Like we said, it's too much work. Romantically, they're not involved. So, like I just said, for Jennie and Jungkook from BTS, there's no romantic relationship or nothing really. So that's it for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day.